Well, welcome back to K&L Farms. Here in a little bit, I'll show you what I got going on. But I've had several videos on cutting a post or a column. This is actually a header, and that end of that joint is different than I've showed on my videos before. And I'll show you here in a minute. I'll move the camera so you can see it better. Remember, if you want to follow along with the building, the homestead cabin, or any of the timber frame I'm currently doing it, and I'll migrate from timber frame into standard here later on in the summer. But hit the subscribe button and like button if you would. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll move the camera so you can see me cutting that end, and I'll explain this before I do that. So main header, and I've opted for a box. This is kind of a box joint, and there'll be another one. This is cut the length already and squared. Be one on that end, one on this end, and later on another video, several videos away, I'll show you me assembling the headers on the post. I've got 2 more posts to cut. I probably won't show those on the video because you've seen enough of me making the post. I've got 2 more to cut. I don't know if I'll make it today, but I'll try and cut those 2 off the video and put them on the frame and set these. Now this column is extremely green. I had a comment early on in my videos, what are you going to do about them being green? And I'm just cutting these, setting them outside, letting them cure for a little bit, dry out a little bit. And then I'll set them later on, because I don't, the best case scenario would be possibly October. I would start working on the top frame. So they got from now, they've been cut, but they were in rounds, and they've been cut. They've been drying some, but this one is heavy. I got 2 that are extremely heavy, green, and I'll try and get them to dry out a little bit before now and the time I assemble. I'll move the camera and I'll start cutting that corner out. Got the camera moved. I got this laid out, this corner laid out already, which on another video I'll show you how to assemble these headers in just a little bit. But I need to make a cut here and a cut here on both sides, and then I'll probably take a Sawzall. I know it's not traditional, but this is the way I do it. I'm just showing you the way I do it, or have been doing it. Okay, so remember, this saw only cuts 2.5 inches deep, so that's not cut all the way through. There's a chunk left. That's actually a better cut than the last one was, but that'll work for me. And I'll cut the rest of it off. I'll show you here in just a minute. Okay, this is not the traditional way, but this is how I do it. Kind of got a block there, kind of got a cut. It's working for me, looks okay. Got a little lip right there. And what that little lip is from that saw when I ran this saw in. But I'm going to check it later on and check it for square off video. But that gives you an idea of what that should look like, what that edge should look like. 3 inches cut off, 3 inches left. Started out with a 6 inch. And that's what I had for today. And thank you, and have a good day.